What's going on, guys? It's Grace Nader here, and welcome back to another awesome video. So today, I am going to do something I haven't done in a really long time. I am going to do a movie review. That's right, I'm going to do a movie review. And I haven't done that in a really long time, but this time, it's not really for, like a movie. I wouldn't say a movie. Believe it or not, I've actually done some movie reviews when I haven't actually even seen the movie. I haven't even seen the movie, and I've done movie reviews on that. But today I'm gonna do a review about a movie that I actually have seen multiple times, and it is the 90's miniseries movie. Stephen King's the 90 miniseries movie. That was probably obvious from the title, but yeah, I'm going to do a movie review on on Stephen King's the 90's miniseries one. I am not going to talk about the 2017 because I'm probably not going to do a movie review for that movie in at least a few years, age problems and all that. But so let's get to the review. Well, I'm gonna give the overall review first. For the first half of the movie. The first half of the movie I really enjoyed. I think it was amazing. It's like, I thought it was way better than the second half. Do you even English, bro? But I thought it was way better than the second half, which, like, the kid actors were great, and Pennywise was great. Tim Curry was amazing as his role as was Pennywise. And that Georgie scene with Pennywise at the sewer, that was also really great. And I just thought the first half was way better than the second half. Now let's get on to the second half. The second half was, I mean, it was acceptable. It's definitely not the best, but it was definitely, it's not the best part of movies out there. It's definitely not the best. But at the same time, it's not the worst either. There have been some far worse movies. Jaws 3. But yeah. So, I mean, it did do exceptionally bad, but I don't want to say it was the worst. Once again, Jaws 3. Yeah. So, yeah, so now I'm going to get into some details. I really think Tim Curry did a great job in this in this movie. And they also did a really good job getting the most important parts of a 1,000-page book. They definitely got the most important parts and got that into the movie. Another part saying it's a 3-hour-long movie, and that's a pretty long movie. That's longer than the Transformers movies are. Well, some of the Transformers movies. I'm just gonna say the first two and The Last Night, but it is definitely longer than those Transformers movies. So it's an exceptionally long movie, and so that's saying that the book had quite a few important parts in it. I haven't read the book, but I am looking forward to doing that in the future. And, yeah, I think they got, the most important and best parts of the book, except for the leper scene, which I do know that is in the 2017 remake. But it's not in the 90's miniseries, which I kind of wish it was. But, I mean, they had something like, a leper. There was a big, this isn't a spoiler review. I don't want this to be a spoiler review. But yeah, there was something like the leper in the 90's miniseries, but I really don't know what to call it. I mean, I don't know if it is a leper, a new form that it is in the 90's miniseries, but it's something like that. But I thought the 90's miniseries did like it was pretty well. But another thing that it didn't do all that great was it kind of failed at making balloons look scary. I mean, throughout that movie, there were balloons popping up here and there, but it didn't really make them look scary. I mean, sure, the scenes with the balloons with the blood in them and everything, those were the scariest thing about balloons in this movie. But other than just the normal balloons, they weren't scary. And there's a scene where a bunch of balloons came flying out of a fridge. They weren't scary. Just the blood was as far as it got. The balloons weren't scary. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I know Nostalgia Critic did something like this, saying that balloons were scary, and did a skit with scary balloons and everything, but just as far as the movie goes, they weren't scary. Once again, the blood and everything, that was as scary as it got, but they just aren't scary. That's all I can say about the balloons. And I also thought that Henry Bowers. Okay, let's get to Henry Bowers for a minute, the bully. He actually, he did good work on the movie. Like, he was a good actor and everything. Just besides for this one thing. He kept on yelling, "You're dead, fat boy, you're dead," to the fat kid. I forgot his name. But, he kept saying, "You're dead," but he never actually did anything about it. Seriously. And in that part where the fat kid fell down, sorry for me not remembering his name, but the scene that the fat kid fell down, the hill, he's always like, "You're dead," but the way he made it sound was like, he was like, "Careful, watch your step, but you're dead." So whenever he yells, like, besides that and his knife and with his knife and stuff and carving his name into the fat kid's stomach, besides all of that, well, okay, I'm kind of getting off track. Like, it's a good movie. I like it. And there's a lot of stuff that is really good about this movie. But there are just some stuff here and there that the movie just didn't really get, and it's just not. But yeah, besides the "You're Dead" thing and him doing a bunch of stuff, like with his obsession with knives for some reason, and him carving his name, well, he didn't do it, but him threatening to carve his name into the fat kid's stomach. Otherwise, than the "You're Dead," Henry Bowers was a really good bully, and the way that the actor of him did that. So I am going to end this review pretty soon here. I did hope you enjoyed, and I just want to talk about one more thing, which, okay, it's kind of two things, but I'm going to try to fit into one because this review is already 8 minutes long. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I have done longer videos, but, I mean, I don't want too many of my videos like this to be that long, but, so, I'm going to talk about Pennywise's performance and the Losers Club performance. I'm going to start off with the Losers Club because I want Pennywise to be like the big finale in this. So the Losers Club, they were awesome, like, especially for the first half. The adult versions of them were, like I said, not the best. But the kids' version of those was phenomenal. They were amazing. They did a great job on acting like it was actually there. Or like everything that was happening, like it was real, like it was actually happening. And I also like to give, I'm gonna give a thumbs up to all of the adult actors that weren't the Losers Club, all of the other adults. Like, I liked how what was his name? I like how Beth's father went with the blood on the sink. He did a really good job on acting like the blood or like ketchup. He did a really good job on acting like it wasn't there, like with all the stuff on his finger. He was really good at that. And with the same thing with Bill's parents, acting like the blood wasn't on the floor and on the thing, and they really did a good job in acting like the stuff wasn't on their hands. That was really good. Like besides the Losers Club, the parents actors, the best part of Losers Club was the kids scene. But once again, the adult actors, for all of the other characters, it was just really good. I mean, it was really good. So now let's get on to the kids. Well, there's not really much to say about the kids otherwise, and they were just really good. But also, fun fact of the day. I'm gonna start doing that. Fun facts. The kid actor who played Billy, or who played Bill, the kid actor who did him, at age 27 he committed suicide. That's not even a joke. He actually did that. Look it up on the internet. At least that's what I heard. I looked up on the internet, and that's what it said. So, fun fact: the kid actor that played Bill, at age 27, he committed suicide. So now let's get on to Pennywise's performance. Pennywise was, like, Tim Curry, he is the one that really holds this movie together. And he's the one that really, like, keeps this movie running. He was a great part of the movie. And, like, his acting was great. His kill them all. That was a great, he was just great. Like, there's nothing much to say. His performance was great. He really holds this movie together, and his faces were just, like, they were just great. Sorry for that. Mom is on her computer in the background. But his performance was really good, and I just really liked it. So, that is going to be it for this movie review of Stephen King's It, the 90s miniseries movie. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and like this video for future uploads. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.